If I asked you to recall a specific special moment from an anime that left a mark on you, there's a high probability that an insert song accompanied that scene. After all, they tend to be reserved for some of the most critical moments in a series. It's no secret that sound is one of the most stimulating senses we experience, and anime definitely takes advantage of this. The thing is, the making of a memorable insert song isn't just about the music, it's about the marriage of visuals and sound to create something that powerfully resonates with us. I want to take a look at some of my favourite examples across different anime to hopefully settle on an answer for what makes an anime insert song a great one. There are a lot of insert songs in your boy Kongming, because it's an anime where obviously music takes centre stage, yet for me there is a specific occasion when Eiko sings in front of Nanami in episode 9 that is simply marvellous. It starts without the use of any backing music, only vocals amidst the backdrop of a bustling cityscape and an impossibly vivid and clear night sky. Leading up to the start of the song, Eiko says this:
この町の人たちもみんな悩みを持ってるのかな。私もたくさん悩んだよ。でも音楽が救ってくれた。
These words set up the impact of the song. Eriko is trying to reach Nanami, trying to convey how music saved her and what the real value of music actually is. With nothing to conceal or mask her vocals, you can really hear the emotion and power in her voice. The background of this scene is really quite clever, because it is both vast and empty, yet crowded and lively at the same time. The stars are distant but still radiating light, and you even see Eriko reaching out towards them. She wants the uplifting nature of her music to reach as far as possible. Both the city and the sky are lit in the same blue tone, and it creates this unified space that is soothing, like Eiko's performance. Eventually, a backing track does come in, as well as some inner monologue from both Nanami and Eiko. The weight of their words comes entirely from the fact that the focus was placed entirely on Eiko's unembellished singing. It really does almost put you in a trance, and then, the moment the instruments start playing, it awakens everything you just felt. There are many other great examples from your boy Kongming as well, but I wanted to highlight this one because of how impactful it is, yet breaking it down, it's actually quite simple. Moving on, let's look at something quite different, Re:Zero, more specifically episode 15 of the second season. An insert song is used when Subaru finds Emilia in the ruins after she had run away in the previous episode. I love what this scene achieves, and a lot of that lies in its physical setup, with a great song backing it. The focus is masterfully placed on the two characters that are on screen, which is important as this is their moment. Using the empty, quiet, and dark ruins as a backdrop is perfect for that reason. Actually, the only light source is on Subaru's side, coming from outside the ruins. This deepens his brightening words to Emilia, while also visualizing a kind of literal light at the end of the tunnel. The most important but subtle thing with this scene is that Subaru lets Emilia know that he loves the real version of her, and not any sort of idolization that she thinks Subaru holds. Now, the actual insert song in this scene is performed by Rie Takahashi, who is Emilia's voice actress, and she did an excellent job. The lyrics mention an uncertain future, but one that should be faced in unity. Of course, Emilia and Subaru still have a lot of trials to overcome, but I think this scene marks a deepened bond for the characters to fight those challenges together. The timing is excellent too, with the volume of the music increasing gradually up until their kiss, and the lighting in this moment creates an isolated moment of intimacy. The scene wouldn't be the same without the insert song. Let's go full circle now and talk about the first anime I personally covered on this channel, Angel Beats. Like with Kongming, there's a fair few examples of great insert songs, as the show actually had a fictional yet briefly real band called Girl Dead Monster. That's a fact you might recall from my video on the show 5 years ago. Jesus. But anyway, I want to mention Crow Song, which is played towards the end of the first episode. Its usage is different from my prior examples because it is featured in a very busy and high-octane scene. I think the prevalence of drums in Crow Song does wonders to intensify Otonashi's first operation. The constant thumping amidst the firing of weapons creates this exhilarating feeling, that allows the audience to kind of feel what's going on in Otonashi's head, which is that this is pretty fucking crazy. Something that I really like about how this insert song is used in the scene is that the track becomes distorted when there's an exterior shot from the performance. It feels more dynamic and lively than it otherwise would have been, and makes you feel a part of the operation even more. But the main reason I wanted to mention Crow's song is because of how it sets up Angel Beats' first half. It gives off this rebellious and cool vibe, which aligns with the group's mentality on their position in purgatory at this point in the series. Before closing this video, I want to mention one last anime insert song, and it's one you probably wouldn't expect me to talk about. The graduation song used in The Pet Girl of Sakurasou is one that always comes to mind when I think about impactful moments, and the thing is, it's really not that complicated as to why it works so well. Being performed by the residents of Sakura Hall, this scene captures some of the show's most important themes. For example, the cast is outside of the main ceremony because they don't fit into the wider school system in one way or another, and that's true to the very end. But the thing is, we know that that's not what's important. It's that you have people who share your passions, truly care about you, and your success based on who you actually are, and they are all together at this moment. The group then playfully sprint outwards from the ceremony amidst the lyrics of a song that is typically used in elementary school graduations. I think it shows that what these characters have, their relationship which has been built over the past 22 episodes, is special. It's authentic, and when I think about it, that's really why I love Sakurasou as an anime. That wraps up the 4 different insert songs I wanted to talk about in this video. It probably seemed like a strange mix of different genres and moods, which is true. The reason for this is that I was hoping to at least partially highlight versatility, but mainly I wanted to show how using insert songs can evoke feelings that otherwise couldn't be achieved as potently. They don't have to be overly bombastic either. Most of the time, I think what's most important is that they feel personal and involved in the scene at hand. With that said, thank you for watching, I've been Russ, and have a great night or day.